After elections must come a new government, and Zimbabwe is closer to that stage, with newly inaugurated President Emmerson Mnangagwa scheduled to appoint his deputies at State House tomorrow. Appointment of a new cabinet is also imminent following the swearing-in of members of parliament today. Who will be in the next cabinet? Only the presidency knows. However, analysts have stated that cabinet selection will most likely be premised on the economic and development direction that the president wants to take over for the next 5 years. While the executive arm of state is still being constituted, another came full circle today. The legislature is now in place following the swearing-in of members of parliament. ZTNPrime's Eben Mabunda was at the new parliament building in Mount Hamden earlier.
The mandate has been given. What remains is the delivery. Tomorrow, these two houses will convene for the election of the National Assembly Speaker and the President of the Senate. Eben Mabunda for ZTNPrime. Some of the lawmakers will be sitting in the chamber for the first time and cannot wait to make their contribution.
Obviously excited. You can see what I'm most happy about is ZANU-PF party. We're being labeled part of elders, but currently you can see an influx of the youth.
I think I need to sit down with the youths to talk about how we can do some projects where we can begin as a starting point for them to find themselves occupied with something that is going to at least give them something to survive on.
We've got a lot of things which we're supposed to do to develop in my area, and I promise the people in Magunje a lot of things, and we're going to fulfill those things.
A total of 59 councillors from Harare's 45 local authority wards were sworn into office at Town House today. The 59 consist of 5 councillors from ZANU-PF and 40 from the Citizens Coalition for Change. 14 councillors were also sworn in under the women's quota. Out of the 14, 10 are from the Citizens Coalition for Change and 4 are from ZANU-PF. More from this report.
In 2018, ZANU-PF won 1 council seat out of 46 wards in Harare. Fast forward to 2023, the party has gained 4 more seats. New councillors claim the city's history of poor service delivery worked in their favor.
Constituency Zimbabwe, yengena MP we opposition, yengena ma councillors e opposition. But vakapinda mu office for 5 years. But tikada kuvabvunza kana kuti chimbotatidzai chimwe chete chamakaita pa 5 years dzamuri mu office havana kana chimwe chete chavanokwanisa kunongedzera. Saka tikutara nyaya vane huori plus vari incompetent havatokwanise kuita basa. Tikapinda mbari right now munenge makazara masewage, munenge makazara marara.
2 brothers died after suffocating in a mine shaft at Peak Mine in Mberengwa during the early hours of Tuesday. Tomsanhla Zondo, aged 30, and his brother Dumisani Zondo, 23, were later retrieved by fellow miners who had been alerted of the incident. Midlands Police spokesperson Inspector Emmanuel Mahoko spoke to ZTNPrime.
It is alleged Tomsanhla Zondo was lowered into a 40-meter mine shaft, and upon reaching underground, he shouted for help. Cornelius Hove was lowered into the mine shaft to investigate what had happened. Before he reached underground, he experienced difficulties in breathing and signaled to be uplifted back to the surface. Later in the night, Dumisani Zondo decided to enter into the mine shaft to rescue his brother, but he failed to return to the mine surface.
Yes, so we're very excited. Obviously this event that's coming up next week is an international event. Rugby Africa, who's the pinnacle and the founder of this opportunity, has given Zimbabwe Rugby Union the opportunity to do this. And in linking with you now, that creates a national exposure, which we're really excited about. It's all about getting it out to the people and also getting people to come to this event. Like we said, 12 countries are coming to this event, including the Blitzbokke from South Africa, as well as Mario Skuman, who is now the director of rugby. He played over I think 250, 300 games for the Blitzbokker. So we are so excited to have ZTN on board. Zimbabwe Rugby Union, as we know, has gone through some difficult stages, but certainly getting up over that hill. We didn't make the World Cup, but we certainly are planning for 2027 to be at the World Cup with these Sables.